It was supposed to be a quiet night in Beverly Hills. Inside one of the most famous homes in the neighborhood, global superstar Rihanna was reportedly relaxing inside her house. The streets were calm, the area heavily secured, and everything seemed normal. But within moments, that calm atmosphere would be shattered by something no one expected. According to early reports from law enforcement, multiple gunshots were suddenly fired near Rihanna's property. The sound of shots echoed through the quiet neighborhood, immediately triggering panic among nearby residents. Neighbors reportedly heard the gunfire and quickly called emergency services. Within minutes, police vehicles began flooding the area. Officers rushed to the scene surrounding Rihanna's home, trying to figure out exactly what had just happened. The situation quickly turned into a full investigation. Authorities say the gunfire was allegedly directed toward the property, though investigators are still working to determine the exact circumstances and motive behind the incident. What made the situation even shocking was one key detail. Rihanna was reportedly inside the house at the time the shots were fired. Thankfully, no one inside the property was injured, but the idea that someone would fire shots near the home of one of the most recognizable celebrities in the world instantly turned the story into a major headline. Police began searching the surrounding area almost immediately. Witnesses say officers questioned people nearby and began tracking down possible suspects. Not long after, law enforcement confirmed that a woman had been taken into custody in connection with the incident. Authorities have not yet released the full details about the suspect, but reports say she was arrested shortly after the shooting and is now being questioned by investigators. The motive behind the incident remains unclear, and that mystery is exactly what has fueled intense speculation online. Social media exploded as soon as the story began circulating. Fans across Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit started asking the same question: why would someone target Rihanna's home? Some people wondered whether the suspect was an obsessed fan. Others speculated that it could be a random act or someone dealing with personal issues. At this stage, investigators are carefully reviewing all available evidence before making any official conclusions. Security around Rihanna's home is already known to be extremely tight. High-profile celebrities living in Beverly Hills often have multiple layers of protection, including surveillance cameras, private security, and monitored entrances. But even with those precautions, incidents like this show how unpredictable celebrity life can be. For Rihanna, this isn't the first time her home has been connected to a security scare. Over the years, several celebrities in Los Angeles have dealt with stalking incidents, trespassers, or people attempting to enter their properties. Being one of the most famous artists on the planet, unfortunately makes Rihanna a constant target for unwanted attention. Still, the idea that someone would allegedly fire gunshots near her home raises the situation to a completely different level. Police are now investigating whether the suspect specifically targeted Rihanna or whether something else triggered the shooting. Investigators are also reviewing surveillance footage from nearby homes and security cameras to understand exactly what happened before and after the shots were fired. Every detail matters. They want to know how the suspect approached the property, what led to the gunfire, and whether anyone else might have been involved. Meanwhile, fans around the world are expressing concern for Rihanna's safety. Online reactions have ranged from shock to anger, with many people questioning how something like this could happen in such a heavily protected celebrity neighborhood. Others have been relieved to hear that Rihanna and everyone inside the house are safe. The singer herself has not yet publicly commented on the incident, and that silence has only added to the curiosity surrounding the story. For someone like Rihanna, who is constantly in the public eye, moments like this remind people that celebrities still face very real safety risks behind the scenes. The glamorous image of Hollywood often hides the darker side of fame. Being one of the most recognizable names in music means living with constant attention, intense scrutiny, and sometimes even dangerous situations involving strangers. And unfortunately, incidents involving celebrity homes have been increasing in recent years. There have been multiple cases involving break-ins, stalking attempts, and individuals trying to approach celebrities at their private residences. For police in Los Angeles, protecting high-profile figures has become a constant challenge. That's why this latest incident is being taken very seriously. Authorities are continuing to question the suspect while also reviewing evidence to determine whether charges will be filed and what the next legal steps will be.
At the same time, security experts say incidents like this could lead to even tighter protection around celebrity properties moving forward. Extra patrols, upgraded surveillance systems, and additional private security could all become part of the response after something like this. For now, the focus remains on understanding what really happened that night. What caused the suspect to allegedly fire shots near Rihanna's home? Was it intentional? Was it random? Or is there a deeper story that investigators haven't uncovered yet? Those answers may take time, but one thing is already clear. The moment news broke that gunshots were fired near Rihanna's home, the story instantly became one of the biggest celebrity headlines of the week. And as more details continue to emerge, the world will be watching closely to see what investigators discover next.